this is Tamsin Asta, and I wanted to talk to you today about creating a new habit. So we've all had that thing of adding a new habit to our lives and seeing how great it is, how good we feel when we commit, but how often we fall off and we feel crappy because we start to lose the benefits of how that habit helps us, or we start to feel crappy about the fact that we made this commitment to ourselves, but we're not following through. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the science behind it, because if you understand the science, you might find it easier to understand how you can follow through. So a habit is made up of three parts: the cue, the action, which is the habit itself, and then the reward. The cue is the what, where, when, how bit of it. It's the preceding event, it's being with the person, it's a particular time of day, that kind of thing. The action is the actual habit itself, and the reward is how you feel or the results of the action, right? So, cue, I see my running shoes. Action, I put them on and go around the block. Reward, I feel better, I've got more energy, I eat better, I'm nicer to my wife, I'm nicer to my lover, I'm better with my kids, I'm nicer to the people I work with, right? Cue, action, reward. So the cue and the reward, frontal cortex, the most evolved part of our brain, the bit that we can get most access to. So that's the bit that you can get in there, think about, and try and change, right? The action happens in a lower, less evolved part of the brain, the basal ganglia, so it's harder for us to get in there and change it. And once that cue, action, reward cycle is in place, as anybody who's got a bad habit knows, like drinking or smoking or whatever, finds it hard to break those links, right? So we want to get in at the cue and we want to get in at the reward. So, adding a new habit. Let's take exercise. Me, I fell off the exercise wagon. I was doing my yoga, doing all that good stuff. I wasn't going to the gym. I joined the gym again and I love it. I feel great. I've lost 20 pounds. I've got more energy. I've got much better modulated mood around my kids. I'm stronger, all that good stuff, right? Took me a while to get back into it. So the cue, my running shoes. I put my running shoes out by the back door. So I put them on as I took the kids out and went to the gym. The action was going to the gym, and the reward ended up being that I felt better because I was losing the weight and had more energy. But sometimes I'm a little bit like my dog, and I have to train myself with a reward until I feel the natural benefits come through. So what did I do? I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So my dirty secret, first few weeks I was back at the gym, on the way home, I'd do the drive-through. Sit on my bum, drive round, call out my order, medium coffee with cream, pay, have it handed through the window. Gotta love living in America, right? The whole drive-through. So that was my reward. And then after a while I started feeling great and I didn't need that reward, but I had to train myself to start enjoying that connection again, right? Cue, action, reward. So you want to add exercise into your life, make it small, make it doable, and tell people, right? So most people, what do you do when you get up in the morning? You pee, right? That's what most of my clients say to me. So, how can we create the cue? We're going to put the running sneakers by the toilet. Not so close that you actually pee on them, but close enough that you think, oh, okay, after I pee, I'm going to put my shoes on and take the dog around the block. I'm going to put my shoes on and I'm going to run. I'm going to put my shoes on and drive to the gym. Whatever it is that works for you, right? Maybe it's a yoga mat. You're going to roll up your yoga mat, put it by the toilet door. When you climb over it, you think, oh, I'm going to do yoga after I've been to the bathroom this morning. Reward, right? That's the positive outlook. Maybe for you, you'll start to feel great straight off the bat. Maybe you'll have to create a reward, like I did for myself, of having that rewarding coffee after my workout. So, how do you create a new habit? Cultivate an awareness of the cue and the reward, which goes on here in the frontal lobes, right? In the frontal cortex. Tell people you're going to do it. Tell your lover, tell your colleagues, tell your kids, tell people, I am going to create this new habit cycle and I want you to hold me accountable. I want you to tell me, well done when I've done it. I want you to remind me to do it the night before. And make it small, make it doable. Don't make it this huge thing that you know you're not going to end up committing to, right? Make it, I'm going to do 3 sun salutes. I'm going to jog around the block. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Make it small and doable, and you will succeed. Thanks for listening. This is Tamsin Asta.